What's going on, everybody? This is Al from PlaybookGamer.com. And in the last Dynasty video, we took on Michigan State on the road and ended up getting the win 31-29. It was just an absolute nail-biter, a great game throughout, a lot of back and forth. And our passing game kept us through it. We didn't have any turnovers, which was key. And our defense kept Michigan State out of the end zone, forced a lot of field goals more than anything else. Just a great win for us, and it's our first win of the season. And we can carry that into the conference season, which is starting today. And that is against Cal. Last year we beat them. I don't remember by how much, but we have them at home today. They still got a little bit more talent than we do. They got the same record as us. And you look at their stats, they're pretty decent on offense across the board, especially their passing game. But their defense looks really rough, and their turnover differential isn't very good either. So hopefully that plays into our hands now. They run a pro-style offense. Technically, it's a West Coast offense. I think they're under center pretty much the entire time, and I think they run a 4-3. So very similar schemes between them and us. But before we take on Cal, let's look at a few things. First off, let's go to in-season recruiting. You would think the last game helped us with the win. Here we are with Josh Oliver, wide receiver, in-state kid, still in his top 5. We're still in good shape. We just need to figure out what he likes. Next up, defensive tackle Daniel Johnson. We're still kind of neck and neck with Oregon State and Texas right there. We just don't know what he's into yet. Next up, we got guard Javon Ostrom. Really good shape here. Number 1 on his list. We got the positive pitch. So we have a very good chance of getting him, I think. Next up, we got cornerback Courtney Anderson out of California, number 1 on his list, got it down to his top 5, and we got the positive pitch. And then last but not least, we have tight end Kevin Winbush. We're number 1 on his list. We got a positive pitch. We're in just a really great shape to land this kid as well, but not a whole lot of movement in general from just in terms of going up or down on these lists, but I still think we're in good shape for all 5. Let's go to Sports Illustrated. And top 25, I'd like to think we'd sneak back in. I don't think we did. We can go way down here and see where we are at. And we are just right outside of, looks like we're 26 in the country. We may be ranked in the media poll. If you go down here, you usually get up a little love from there, but apparently we do not. But we're right there in the thick of it. Just got to win a few more games. Heisman watch. Let's go here. Just, again, doesn't really affect us for a while. Maybe Kovalchuk has a chance. If he keeps putting up 300, 400-plus yard games, he may be able to get on here. But until then, we'll just see what happens with that. Players of the week. Looks like a quarterback, John Beck out of BYU, had 8 touchdowns, gee whiz, in one game. And a corner for Florida State had a killer game himself. Let's go to conference standings. Now, the conference-wise, nothing is much of anything, as you can tell. We haven't even played a conference game yet, which we're doing today. But you look at our team info screen, defensive tackle, Phillip, he's out for a couple more weeks. Then you got Kovalchuk, Henry, and Vickers. I think that's going to be pretty steady. Vickers averaging almost 140 yards game is really strong. Now, it's very possible Jefferson can sneak in there or step toe. We're very fortunate to have 3 really good wide receivers, so who knows what may come from that. I'm hoping our run game can do just a little bit better. This is about the worst run game I've had in a dynasty, or at least in a single season in many years, and that's including seasons where we pass the ball on purpose. I want to run the ball well, but as we know, our offensive line isn't the best in the world, and we got a decent running back in Henry, but he needs help, as you can tell. Defensive leaders, Kaysen, Long, and Barnett. We finally got an interception on this season, but I can see those names shuffle around a little bit throughout the season. Let's go check out Cal. They got an outside linebacker out for the rest of the regular season, at least. They got beat by Washington in their last game. Joseph Ayub is their starter. 8 touchdowns, 3 interceptions. Looks like Marshawn Lynch is back. Yay. That means I know he's an impact halfback. We'll have to deal with that today. And they got a wide receiver averaging over 100 yards. So that's going to be their strength. There's their offense. Defense, Bishop is leading in tackles and sacks, and they got a random dude leading in interceptions with just 1. All right, let's get out of here and take on Cal. We'll go ahead and sim up into the game. Then we'll look at uniforms. How about we look at their default away? They got the blue on blue. I really like that look. And they got an alternate if you want to go the alt-white look. I think I'm going to go with their default, which means we're going to come over here and we're going to go with our default as well to balance that out. All right, let's head into it. Again, similar schemes offensively, defensively. This is going to be a tough one, though, especially since they got an impact halfback. I expect them to run a ton, but maybe our front seven can put in the work today. And if we can lower the turnovers, that'll be great as well. On offense, looks like we're going to have a nice, pretty day in Tucson.
Hi, everybody. Brad Nessler here with Lee Corso and Kirk Herbstreit, bringing you today's exciting...
Brad rocking the black tie and blue suit. Consistent, good weather at home. Really hot, but I don't know if that's going to affect anything. At least it's not raining or harsh wind. There's the conference standings. Doesn't mean a whole lot. Barely any team has played each other yet. Long way to go for that. And here come the Arizona Wildcats. Hopefully we can add on to our previous win today. They're going to highlight Kovalchuk. He's 7th in the country right now in yards. That's pretty good, and half of that came off one game. Good-looking uniforms. Who are they going to pick to win? I think they're going to pick us, if I had to guess, and they are. Let's go to the coin toss. They have chosen heads, and they have won the toss, and they are going to get the ball first, which is fine by me. Let's check out their roster, see what we're dealing with. Starting off, Joseph Ayub, impact quarterback, 90 overall, 74 speed. I'm not really worried about him running around too much. But I'm worried about this guy running around a whole lot. Marshawn Lynch, everybody knows who this guy is. Just an incredible athlete. Fast, he's strong. He's just like the ideal halfback in any scheme, to be honest. And he's got some decent backups behind him. Justin Forsett, if anybody remembers him from back in the day. Just a really good group. Fullback, nothing great, but nothing terrible. They got a pure blocker, and they got a guy who can run a little bit. But I expect them to block more than anything else today. Wide receiver, Deshaun Jackson. Everybody knows who that is. Just a great career in college and NFL. 87 overall, and you got 86. Then you got 84. Then you got 84. I mean, just a really good group of wide receivers. And I think their leading receiver is this guy right here, if I'm not mistaken. You go to tight end, 86 and 80. Both of them can run at least a little bit, and both of them can catch at least a little bit. So just, again, decent skill players to use as weapons. Let's look at their offensive line, 89, 82, 76, 78, and 72. That's really good. Their left side of the line is really strong, 89, but it gets worse as you keep going. And then it gets even way worse to the right side with this right tackle. So hopefully our defensive end on that side, our true freshman, could do a number on him. Defense, again, they run a 4-3, 86 and 78, but they got decent backups behind them. 95 overall defensive tackle, then 82 and 84. Looks like a bunch of Samoans are on their team. You look at their linebackers. Impact guy, 85 overall, 85, and then linebacker. Their starting ground outside linebacker is out, but it looks like there ain't going to be a drop-off for them from what I can tell. So that may actually be an improvement. Corner, 91 overall, really strong, then 85. So their top two guys are pretty good. Then bit of a drop-off after that, so maybe we can spread them out and take advantage of that. Free safety, 84, not bad. And then they got an 80 strong safety with 86 speed. We may go after him, pretty similar to what we done in the last game against Michigan State. They have an awful kicker, and they have an awful punter who's a true freshman. Okay, let's get this show on the road. Looks like they got a impact player on the right side. I am going to kick it over here if I can. And hopefully we can have a good, solid game, get our first conference win of the season. Somebody get a stop on Deshaun if possible. They are, I don't know what they're going to call. This is going to be really weird. They got two impact guys in the backfield, which is a nightmare scenario to go up against. So they can be balanced. They can just run all day. I don't know. But we're going to run a lot of man anyways and hope for the best. There he goes. Going to pick up about 5 or 6. I'm going to go with the one high.
Second down and 5. Ball on the 20.
I'm going to flip this, and I'm going to bring everybody over like here. Just don't run to the right. I also have to remind myself, and we need to throw in some 3-4 to help our defensive tackles out. And he snuck through all that. Got a first down.
And he carried that one for a few yards.
Going 3 wide. I think may go cover 2 out of 3-4 here. They still may run the ball. Do something like this, perhaps. Going to play action. Anybody open? He's wide open, and thank the Lord he overshot it. Whew, that could have been bad. 2nd and 10. I'm going to go back to cover 2 man out of 4-3. We'll do something like this. Another pass. Good open field tackle by Krogstad. Now that makes it 3rd and something. 3rd and 7. They're going with a really big set, but I'm still going to go with our cover 3 cloud. That's our go-to 3rd down coverage. Hopefully that'll help us out. I'm going to control Turner on this one. I'm assuming they'll pass. 3rd and 7 is kind of tough to run. Yep, they're going to pass it. Intercept that. Great defense. Safety got a hand on it. We're going to force the punt. Now, they're on the 39. I think I'll do double cross. I think they would come in to protect if I went with the all-out block from there. They don't have a very good punter anyway, so maybe he'll shank it hard to the left. Nope, ended up being a pretty good punt, and we're going to have to fair catch it. So we're on the left hash. I'm going to, let's do a counter. I'd like to see if we can run the ball any today. Now, there are impact linebackers on that side, so this is probably going to be a bust. Well, technically not. I can always flip it. Do something like this. Can we get a block? Nope. There's nobody. My fullback just couldn't get a block on that dude and forced me inside. So bad play there. I'm going to go. Let's get our receivers out there. We're going to go curl flats. Let's see if we can get somebody open. I was fixing to get sacked. My left tackle got destroyed. Threw it off my back foot. What do you do? That makes it 3rd and long. We'll go deep outs. Let's see if we can get a 1st down. We have a couple of options here. Cover 0 at least. I'm going to... We're going to do something like that with Jefferson. We're going to go to him. Let's see if he can get it. Get it, son. It's all you. Ah, great play. Good throw. Good jump ball. I could have done that to Vickers, but they have a really good cornerback. I felt like we had a better matchup against that cornerback. So we can go... do I have that? I don't think I have it here. It's not this particular... Maybe it's in this formation. Let's go with this PA rollout. They're going man. They're at least going cover 1. Yep, cover 1. I'm going to throw that one kind of quick. That's intercepted. That's too far. Yep. He threw it a little too hard. If they went cover 1, that's why, well, I threw it a little too hard. That's kind of on me, but still, good job by the corner. That's the perfect defense you call against that play. Just go cover 1. That was one of my creative plays, and now that's a bust. They're on the 3. They went with a fullback dive, and now they're completely out of their end zone. Well, that was an easy play. Have no worries there. Now let's go cover 2 out of nickel.
2nd and 1 coming up here. Ball on their own 12.
Wasted opportunity. But you got to get over it. I'm assuming a run here. Play action. Wide open. Good play designed by myself, and nobody can tackle. Not a single person. Just gee whiz. Come on, defense. Play a little bit better. Awful play across the board. Burnt, burnt, burnt. Just terrible. Our secondary is so much worse than last year's. It's not even funny. Let's go 1 high.
1st and 10. Ball on the 45-yard line.
This ain't going to work out too well, but I'm going to do something like this.
On the ground with the tailback.
Still not going to matter. He's still going to get his yards. Just an incredible ball player. He's going to just give us nightmares all day. They're going with the bigger sets. We'll go... I could probably go 4-4. I think I got the bodies for it at middle linebacker. Not really. We can try it, though.
Go with the I formation.
Oop, busted play. We'll take that.
Doubled up in the backfield.
Don't know what happened there. Third, I'm going to go 3-4.
It's second
Give our
down.
defensive tackles a break.
This is the 5th play of this drive.
They still may end up running it.
Set here.
I feel the need to control the defensive tackle. Go and play action. He's wide open. Thank the Lord the quarterback's off.
Overthrew his tight
He was open.
I know the tight end.
3rd and forever would be a great stop if our defense can do their part on this play.
Number 18.
I'm going to go after him myself. Let's see how they handle it.
He drops back. Steps up in the pocket.
Intercept that.
Go for the home run. Someone
I think he dropped it more than anything else. Well, they may be giving Fontenot the credit. They're going to go for a field goal. Their kicker isn't very good, but it's a straight-on kick. He may not have no problems with it. Hopefully he can miss it.
Here we go. They'll try to make this a field goal game.
Let's see what he does. Yeah, perfect kick. He had another 30 yards to it. Gee whiz.
The drive summary brought to you
Well,
by Pontiac.
that could have been much worse after turning the ball over.
Mathis looks ready to kick this one off.
So let's see if we can get the ball back and try not to turn the ball over and get on the scoreboard. Let's see if our freshman can do something here. Just not a whole lot of blocking. I'm actually going to go back after that safety if possible. Let's see if we can go after them here. They still got decent players. Look, their secondary is better than ours. Let's see what they call.
Two tight ends.
Cover 2.
Nice play fake.
Ooh, caught it just in time. Good throw by Kovalchuk.
Decision by the quarterback. Not only was it good decision,
I want to keep my 3 receivers out there. Let's go Y stick.
long enough for him to find his
Going zone.
Behind the two, it'll be a first down 9 out of 10
I'd love to go to our tight end. See if we can get a catch. Ain't going to happen, though.
Looks. He zips one over to the right. He
We get about 4 or 5 yards. That was the only thing I saw open.
4 yards on that play.
I'm going to keep running the ball. Or keep throwing. Let's go halfback screen.
2nd and 6. Ball on the 50.
I think we're just going to have to sprinkle in our run game whenever we can.
They come out with a big set. Drops back to pass.
See, can we get a play here?
Mixon.
Get about 5 or 6 yards. What does that make it?
2 on the screen.
3rd and 4. I'm going to go curl flat.
Arizona.
We're
has
going
just
zone.
on offense.
So far, so good. They got themselves.
I'd love to go over the middle to our halfback. That looks like that's not going to happen. And I was fixing to get sacked. Somebody got destroyed again. My left tackle. Just, what do you do? But I got to punt it.
Too much on that throw.
Offensive line, just terrible.
Not a track star. I think the quarterback
So let's punt it. I don't trust us. I don't think it's a good idea to go for it right there.
They line up to punt this one away.
Do something like
It's
this.
a high kick.
At least he'll fair catch that.
Hicks signals for a fair catch, and they make the fair catch. at the
Well, I don't know what to do on offense if our offensive line can't do their job, so hopefully we'll figure something out.
They'll
I
go
want to throw
for it.
quicker, I guess, but I ran curl flats. It's not like exactly the slowest concept in the world.
California comes to the line, only one man in the backfield.
Maybe our defense can force a turnover.
Setting up the play action. Throw short.
Right to their tight end, and we still can't tackle them. Man, having a tough time at the moment.
For about 4 yards.
Across the board. They're just a better team than us. It's got to keep that in mind.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
We're going to have to get some breaks, some lucky breaks. We'll do something like this.
3 wide receivers.
To keep blitzing or to keep putting their strong side to the...
Throws.
Ooh, pick that off next time. Pick that off. Oh, my gosh.
Down.
Yeah, and if you can't get to the
3rd and 6. Good stop by the defense. Let's see if we can get another stop right here. We're going to need it.
Ball on the 23-yard line.
And they're going...
The Golden Bears.
I'm pretty sure they're going to throw it.
Drops back to pass.
Just, he's got all day to throw. Just, what do you do? All day. No pressure.
Gives them a first down.
Yep, they got the first.
Back to more defense.
Very much, you guys.
This is going to be the last play of the quarter.
Ball on the 31.
I assume they're going to get this play off in time.
Comes out with 2 tight
Just
ends.
there he goes. Somebody make a tackle. Somebody make a tackle.
They'll bring him down.
Well, that was a disastrous first quarter. We're lucky just to be down 3. Maybe we can play better in the second quarter.
And also,
We'll go back to cover 2.
carrier to find that running lane.
When you break one like that, you got to give a lot of credit to the
Do something like
offensive line.
this.
The Golden Bears line up in an I formation.
See what they do here.
Play action.
Wide open over there. Good tackle, though, by Palmer. That was that PA, that halfback screen from our Twins. I think they're going to run it, so I'm going to go with a 1 high.
It's 2nd down and 10 to go. Ball right around midfield. The linebackers shift over a little.
Nope, let's do something like this instead.
Back to pass.
Going to pass it.
He lets it go.
Should be an easy tackle. Good job. So that's 3rd and long. We got to get a stop here.
2 yards behind the line.
Let's see if we can do that. They're going back to a bigger set, but I'll go back to clown.
The offense
We got to figure out a way to
they line it up.
get past this line of some sort.
Out in a nickel. Drops back to pass. He steps up. He's looking.
Just all get him. Oh my gosh, they still made the catch. Gee whiz. Just one of them days, isn't it?
And he's tackled.
That's how you can
Just no pressure. He had all day to throw.
Good looking play, wasn't it, Coach?
Oh yeah, this offense.
And just like that, we're back to playing more defense.
He really liked.
So I guess I'm gonna have to blitz the next time. I don't know what to do, to be honest. Just nothing's working at the moment.
The impact player at running back is in the zone right now.
That looked really weird.
Lynch will run it again.
Somebody there. Somebody tackle him, please. Anybody do something.
And down he goes.
Hopefully that'll come back as a clipping.
Back, folks. Let's check out the penalty.
1st and 13.
So clipping on the
So they lose 3 yards.
defense backwards.
You always
We'll go back to
want,
cover
if you
2.
see a player's name on his jersey, don't block it.
Hey, apparently he didn't see it. And another thing he might
Need to
not
get a
see
stop here.
is more playing time.
On the ground with the
And there he goes. Another broken tackle. Just the nightmare today. Gonna be just. He's tough.
5 yards. On
He's
the
gonna have about 200 plus yards if we're not careful.
2nd and 8 coming up here. Ball on the 20.
I think they're gonna go play action. That's why I went cover 2.
California lines up in a
Do
double
something like
tight
this. Play action. Nope. Run right up the gut. Now it's 3rd and short.
set with a takedown. They'll get 6 yards.
Oh man, this is gonna be tough. I'm gonna go cover 1. If I was them, I would just hand the ball off to Lynch. That seems easiest.
Converting their first 2. California comes out with an I formation.
Don't know if bringing him down will help.
They'll keep it on the ground.
Just too easy.
He spins.
Ah, he may not have gotten it.
They won't get the first.
They didn't get it. Good job, defense.
Just really
And they're going for it. I'm going to go man lock at a goal line. I'm going to do something like this. They can still run to the offside. And that's exactly what they did. That's a big play by Krogstad. Yeah. Oh my gosh, we got to take advantage of this.
Well, they'll turn
Can our offense help them out?
Well, sometimes you gotta take your
Let's go
chances.
quick slants.
You win. Sometimes
We're going man.
They'll get the ball here at the 20-yard line.
I'm going to have this guy go over the top just in case. Cover 1.
First down.
And a great, just perfect defense. Jeez.
Yards on this one. 3-yard line.
Unfortunately, we can't get anything going. Let's try another rollout.
2nd and 13
Going man.
here. Ball on the 17. Arizona
Cover 1.
only one man in the backfield. He's got
Good.
the left.
Oh, my great throw, Kovacic. This may be a touchdown. Can he get him? I don't think he can. He'll be close.
At the 30. To the
Oh, my gosh. He got to him.
now that was
Great
a
play.
play.
Perfect throw by Kovacic.
Receiver could get it.
Right where it needed to be.
First down.
What I like is the faith that this quarterback
Just a
has
great
in
play
his
there.
system. He's not afraid to
Don't want to
throw
get the
down.
flag. Just an ideal throw. We have to score here somehow. I'm going to spread them out. Let's see if that helps any. They brought their linebacker down.
The defense lines up with
The bounce is to the outside. We're going to get a touchdown, though.
touchdown.
My entire offensive line got pushed back. So we got the lead for the first time. And we're on the scoreboard for the first time. Yeah, my left guard got blasted. We'll take it. Wait, whatever. Just get your points. Move on. Still plenty of time in the quarter. We'll get the extra point. Big turn of events right there. Stomp them on a big 4th down.
And he hits the PAT.
And
Drive summary.
I should have took a picture of Krogstad making that big hit. And scoring the touchdown off of it.
Ready to kick this one off.
Let's go over here. And this is going back over to the other guy. Great. Nope. Ended up being an ideal kick, and we're going to get a touchback. First one of the season, I think.
Their last drive ended
Maybe the wind helped us a little. Let's go back to cover 2.
They'll
The
start
keep sticking with bigger sets. Pump up whatever little crowd we have.
They come out with a big set.
This stadium doesn't hold a ton. Ah, he juked him again, but with good stop, though. I think our defensive end and Palmer got in there and mucked it up a little. Let's go with a cover one. I think they'll run the ball again.
Ball on the 20-yard line.
Do something like this. Oh, I went the wrong way. There he goes. Man,
And he's tackled. And
just too easy. Too easy. I went the wrong way.
You know, every time you run the ball successfully like that
Let's do a one high.
a little bit. That's when you go to the air, my
I'm going to
friend.
occupy this tackle if I can. At least they finally flipped it. I hope they go play action.
Number 18 with 3 wide receivers.
They did, but
No, they faked it.
my cornerback whiffed on it big time. He bit on the fake.
Get in. Nice catch.
Sure was. He displayed some great hands.
Okay, let's go cover one again.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 43.
Yeah, their offense is playing way better than ours at the moment. Another... Nothing happened there. I need to know what play that was, and they called the timeout. That is twin tight end. I think he bumped into the fullback. That's really weird. I may have to go look at that play some more. I think that's just basic halfback slam. I'll fool with that later. 2nd and 14. I think I'm going to go back to cover 2.
2nd down and 14.
They called the timeout. I think they're going to pass the rest of the way.
California.
You don't call a timeout just to run the ball again, or maybe you do. Great stop there, though. Man, 3rd and 16. I'm not going to call the timeout. I don't want to give them any help in case they convert this.
3rd down and what they didn't.
Let's do something like this.
Ball on the 49-yard line. Back
And I'm completely delayed on that one. He's got all day to throw. All day to throw. He got hit, though. Big get it.
the ball is tipped.
Whew! Killer stop. So our defense is really doing their work, you know, as long as we can hold off their running back. And we don't have to waste a timeout either, so that was a good decision. Let's do this.
California ready to put this one away.
Let's see if we can get him. Ooh, super close. Man, that was close. Everybody get out of the way.
Fair catch.
Good deep. Good. Get out of the way. Don't touch it. Don't touch it.
Nailed down the punt at the 9.
On the 9-yard line,
In the action is the offense.
I'm going to go triangle.
They'll take
We need to get down the field a little bit. Looks like they're going man. Go cover 0. Go and cover 0.
up here. Drops back.
Get a step toe.
This one over the middle.
Oh, and he dropped it.
His hands incomplete. Drop
I straight up dropped it. Oh, halfback strength.
in 2nd down and 10 to
He's
go.
definitely had a much more of a down year compared to last year.
The Wildcats come out in a 2 tight end set.
Go over here.
Out on the screen. And now
And I didn't get out of bounds. Good job, Al. I got to call the timeout. 3rd and 3.
it's a timeout.
Let's go Y stick. Going zone again.
Ball on the 16.
Got to be careful.
Single set backfield. And they'll try to get the first through the air. Throws it out
And
there.
did I get it? That's close. Ooh, we got it just enough. I got to call another timeout.
That's coming there, Kirk.
So we got to really get down the field here. But we got to get out of bounds as well. I need to. Where's it at? I guess we'll just go back to deep outs. We're just running out of time, and
It's 1st and 10.
unfortunately they keep staying back. They're going man.
Arizona comes to the
We'll
line
just
with 3
leave it.
wide. They'll throw on 1st down. Wants to throw outside.
Great play. Get out of bounds.
And
34 seconds.
I like the defense that was called. They just didn't make the play on the
Let's see.
ball.
Do I have anything here that I can use? That's a PA. Let's go deep attack from normal.
The result is a first down.
This is an updated play. They're going man.
of the current drive. They come out of
Ooh, nope. They're going.
throw on 1st down. Looking.
Go to the tight end, but dang it. That was just not a good play design. Good play call in general. 2nd and 6. I'm going to go. I think I'm going to go play action. We got to get down the field.
It's 2nd down and 6 to go. And this is the
Let's see what these safeties do. I'm running out of timeouts.
the Wildcats.
Cover 0. Ooh, we lucked out. Get it, Jefferson. It's all you, son. Ah!
He's all the way
Great
down.
play. Now we're going to have to spike it.
Take a quick look at the stats from within the red zone.
I hope I've done this correctly.
Red zone. When performance
Get down the field. Spike it, spike it, spike it.
They're crowding that line of scrimmage.
Now we're on the what? We're on the 3? What's a good idea here? I'm going... I need to get out of bounds just in case. I'm going to go back to the halfback screen. Just in case we can't get the end zone, we can at least get out of bounds with a pass play.
Arizona lines up in a double tight.
That was close. And we didn't get out of bounds, did we? Ooh, we did. On the 2. I'm going to kick the field goal. Let's just kick the field goal. I don't trust it. I just think it's worth. I'm okay with kicking the field goal here. As long as I make it.
This isn't much more than an extra point.
I should have just kicked it earlier. Let's just do that.
It's up. And it's through.
I just didn't want to take the chance of getting stuffed and not get anything. I'd rather get 3 points than nothing. So we'll do that. So we're up a touchdown. Let's survive this next 6 seconds. Terrible kick. Just awful. Terrible owl. Hit the button too late. So they're going to get great field position. They may go Hail Mary right here. I'm going to go cover 2. We'll do something like this. Yes, this may be their Hail Mary play. The one that's got the 2 halfbacks in the back, or the 2 running backs. I'm going to go over here. I think that guy goes out the ball. Get him, get him, get him, get him. Off the back foot. 1 second. So they're going to call probably the same thing. Now they're going to go 5 wide.
If no one's open, there's nothing wrong with tucking it in and trying to pick up.
We'll just go a hat on a hat.
They'll have one more chance for the end zone.
And I completely screwed this up here. Let's see. I don't want to be on offsides.
Steps up in the pocket. He's looking.
There we go. I was still able to get to him. So that's it for the first half. We're up 10-3. Our defense is playing well. Our offense is doing fine. It could be better. Let me go to stats. 178 to our 243. I need to run the ball a little bit more, obviously, but again, we all know our passing game is just so much better because of our offensive line. Our third down is good. Theirs not so much. We had the 1 turnover. You go to individual stats. 11-15 for Kovalchik. He had the 1 interception, but otherwise he's playing really well. Running the ball, it is what it is. Receiving, looks like we got 5 or 6 guys got to touch the ball. Jefferson is playing well. Vickers is doing his thing. Steptoe, he needs to step up a little bit. He had a drop pass earlier. Defensively, Palmer's leading in tackles. Tackles for loss, we got quite a few. Not bad. Good job by our defense. Sacks, none. Interceptions, none. Ideal scenario here is to get the ball back, go right down the field and score. Let's see if we can do that. I'd love to see a big breaking hole right up the gut right there, but no, not even close. I am going... Let's do a run at a tight. Probably didn't need a 3rd string out there, but that's okay. Let's just stick with this. Just nobody blocked. That just sums up our run game. Just so poor. I'm going to go... Do we have it here? Or do I need to go back? I think I'm going to go back to weak slot. This is the one where we have the interception. We're going back to man. What I may end up doing... Ooh, looks like we're double teaming him too. Oh, this is perfect defensive play call. And I got sacked. Just a complete nightmare ordeal right there. They double teamed my main man beater. They came right through. It's just all kinds of awful. You couldn't have scripted that any better for the defense. I guess we got to go defense. Do we even have a chance of getting 17 yards? It's possible maybe against zone. Let's see if we can make a good play here. Terrible throw. Just terrible. He overshot it again. So we're going to have to punt it. He threw it just a couple yards ahead of him. So we got to be careful here. This is a perfect scenario for Cal to come back on this. I'm going to high kick this thing. We're going to get great field position, but I don't want him returning to get either. I just can't take that chance. I'd rather see our defense step up again. Let's see if they can do that. I'm going to do this. Maybe our blitzer can come through. We've had no luck blitzing from our nickel. As long as I don't control them. Good defense by our corner. Or was that Palmer? That may have been a linebacker. Let's go cover 2, 4-3.
2nd and 10. Ball on the 43-yard line.
We'll do something. Let's go. Nope. Go over here.
Play action.
He's got all day to throw, make a play somebody, or don't.
Found his man. Wow.
Just a big play. Again, our secondary is just so subpar this year. We'll do another cover 1.
The pressure turns up when in the red zone, and that's when you turn to Old Spice red zone.
We'll do something like this.
Matters the most. The offense gets set as they attempt to put an end to these red
Going with the
zone
pass. We forced the quick throw, and he still caught it. Just garbage play. Great defense on the pressure, but our secondary just failed to step up again. And just like that, they're going to tie it up. Now you see why it's so fun to have impact line or safeties on the back end. They can just really bail you out at times, but we just don't have that this year. So we'll get back on offense and try not to screw up. Just having a bit of a struggle so far today. I'm going to pass first. So that running on first down is not helping us at all. So we may try. Do I have it from this formation? I feel like I do. I forgot I had that player from earlier. Maybe I don't have it from here. We'll just go back to this one.
They'll start this drive at the 20.
They're going man finally. Looks like they're going cover 1 at least.
One-man backfield.
Cover 1.
Throws this one out to the
Good throw. Good job by that corner messing up. We know how that feels.
catch by the receiver.
Good play by Vickers. I want to... Is this going to put us in a bind if I do this? Let's go tight end drag. This is a new play. This is going to go to a tight end. Let's see if they can handle this. Good catch. Had to throw it kind of quickly. I was fixing to get hit. 2nd and 5. Let's go here. Cross seams.
2nd and 5 coming up.
And they're blitzing some dudes. Let's see what happens. They got a really good... Okay. We're probably going to go to step toe. And I got hit when I threw it. Dang it. Great catch. Good job, step toe. And it's coming back. Or that may be a late hit. Nope. Holding. Oh, well. Fun while it lasted. 2nd and 15. That really puts us in a bind. Okay, I guess we're going to keep throwing. Let's go deep fade. Here they're going man. They're doing that. Cover 1. Ah, just a good play right here by them. That's intercepted. Perfect defense call right there. Cover 1. They had spies on the front where I couldn't go over the middle. Just all kinds of perfect right there. They're just making good play calls on defense. Shut me down. So we'll try this again. Another 3rd and long. And we still didn't get it. Dang it. Good throw. Just wasn't enough. 4th and 1. I'm going to go for this. I'm kind of tired of punting. Let's go back to that halfback screen. We'll flip it. We're going man. We're going to go to Jefferson here. I don't care if they go cover 0 or not. We're going, yeah, they're still going cover 0. We're going to go to Jefferson. We got to keep going. I just don't want to punt. I don't want to give them any hope or advantage. Great play. Good job, everybody, on that one. I'm going to go here. We're going to do another PE rollout. I want to attack that strong safety. We may be able to do it right here. Cover 2. Great throw. He actually had to come back for it, so I guess it wasn't the best throw in the world, but great job by Jefferson. He had to come through right there. Technically, it's supposed to go over to the sideline. So I guess it was a much better play by Jefferson. Either way, we still converted. I want to... Let's run the ball. Let's give our passing game just a little break. Let's see if we can do anything on the ground. Not bad. Pick up 7.
The running back gives them 6 yards on the ground.
2nd and 4 to be exact. I'm going to flip counter. Don't flip the linebacker. Good, he's on that side. And they're going 5-2. This is going to be interesting.
Watch the linebacker. He's the
Get out of just don't. You knew that was going to happen. Thank the Lord he didn't turn the ball over there. 3rd and 4. What do you do here? I'm going to go quick slants. I'm kind of glad we're going man. What we're going to do, we're going to make them pay for going man. Hopefully this will work. We're going to do something like this.
Back to pass. Lets it fly.
And they're still going to get... Oh, he got over just enough. Barely, just barely. 1st and goal. Whew. So here's what we're going to do. We are going to go fullback over. And they got him on that side. I'm going to do this. I'm going to quiet down the crowd. We're going to flip it. That wide receiver's going to come over. I just want to run away from that linebacker. Do something like this, so we're going to get a touchdown with our impact fullback. Good call. I just didn't want to take the chance of going up against that linebacker. Good to see him. That's what I think he's actually our leading touchdown guy on the ground. I think he has to be. Anytime we're around the goal line, I prefer to give it to him. Imagine if he had any type of speed to him. We'd be giving the ball to him a whole lot more. Let's kick an extra point. Now we got the lead again. Interesting 3rd quarter. It's not over with yet. There's still a minute to go. Let's see if our defense can step up again. We'll go over here. Really good kick. He's going to return it, though. We need to get a stop. Good job. I'm going to go cover 2 man. One thing I need to check. We'll go over here. Have they been balanced? 14, 19. Looks like they're throwing the ball a little bit more. That still doesn't tell me a whole lot. I think they're going to run and pass probably just as much equally. If I was them, I'd be going to 10 a lot. And I went the wrong way, but good tackle by, I think, Palmer. Still picked up 3. I'm going to blitz, but we're going to blitz from our linebacker. A little quicker, a little closer to the quarterback.
Number 18 with 3 wide receivers.
We're going to do something like this, so we're going to blitz. I thought they went play action. He's still going to get out of it. Oh, great. Look at that. Incredible ball player. Ran 15 yards to get 3. 3rd and 4, they're going goal line. I'm going to go man lock just in case they want to throw it. I'm going to do something like this. Anything's possible here. Get a killer stop. Great job, defense. Man, they've stepped up today. Man, if they lose, it's not on them. Our front 7 has played killer football. Even with into the 3rd quarter. 17-10. That was a good quarter for us. We're going to do a double cross. The finish, my thought. Good our front 7's played great. We're keeping them out of the end zone as best we can. Another good punt. So their freshman punters played pretty well today. I'm going to fair catch it, though. I'm going back after that safety again. That's been a good weapon for us today, so let's go back to PE rollout. We're going man. We got several options. Hopefully our offensive line can handle this. Nope, we're going to run it. Make the play. Killer play. Oh, did he get in? Oh, my gosh, he didn't get in. The guy blitzed. You saw the linebacker. So here I am running for my life, and I'm just trying to throw it best I can. And we didn't get it. I'm pretty sure we did. 2nd and 10, yeah. Good try, though. Let's stay here. Let's go counter from spread.
So it's 2nd and 10.
They kept their linebacker out, and that's good. They're doing that. Ooh, but they're spreading out. Get over there. Just 1st down. So I had to cut up the B gap. Interesting. So they went spy with their defensive ends.
defense seems to be getting
which forced me to go up the field a little. But it worked out okay. We got our first down. Now let's go to the passing game. I want to go... let's go back to weak slot. I want to go Mills. This is a new play.
1st and 10. Ball on the 36-yard
We're
line.
going man. Got to be careful.
The Wildcats
Cover 2.
going 3 wide. They'll throw on 1st
Good throw. Thank the Lord he didn't fumble it. It scared me to the death to go to him
decision by the quarterback.
just because he was going up against that linebacker. But we got out of the situation. I'm going to go...
Behind the two, it'll be
What
a
else do I
first
have here?
down,
I'm going to
9
flip tight end streak.
It's
We haven't
1st
called
and
this play in a
10.
while.
47-yard line.
Start to go in zone. Let's use a little motion.
And this impact
Let's bring this
receiver
guy
is looking to
over.
make a play. He's in the zone. Back to pass.
It's intercepted.
Outside.
Great defense. Why he was still hanging over there, I don't know. But he just was.
He better start getting
2nd and 10.
Yeah, Lee, that ball should have
I
been
think we need to
picked
keep
off there.
throwing. What do I have? We can smash. Here. I got so much stuff done. Let's go quick slants. I remember mentioning it earlier.
2nd down and 10 to go. And this is the 5th play of the
I'd love to go over the middle to Johnson.
And the secondary.
We're gonna. Oh no! Don't. Oh, stoop. That happens once a game. I'm not even gonna look at it. It's gonna just upset me. So guess what? Another 3rd and long because I didn't hold down the joystick quick enough.
Ball on the 47.
This play hasn't worked out too well for us.
Number 8 comes to the
Cover
line.
2 at least.
Drops back to pass. Throws
Yeah, great throw. Good job, Kovacic. Good job, Steptoe. I had just enough protection.
a lot more.
Just enough. Right where it needed to be. We're in the middle of the field. I'm going to go Sting at a tight. And they're blitzing everybody here. This is going to be a toughie here. I think I'm going to run to the left, though.
6 DBs in the lineup.
That's what worried me. Yeah, just know where to go. I probably had a chance to the outside.
2-yard gain.
I'm going to go... What do I have? I think I have it from here. I thought I had screen from here. And I don't. I got to call a play. So let's just go counter.
It's 2nd down and 8. And this is the 8th.
We'll call counter again, but I'm going to flip this if it'll let me.
With 3 wide receivers.
Do something like this.
Henry.
Perfect defense. Linebacker came through. Nobody blocked it.
A loss on that one.
And guess what? Another 3rd and long.
You got that right. They sacrificed
I
their
think
bodies
I
in
can
there.
complete this. We're going to go tight end wheel. We're going to flip it.
The offense faces another 3rd down.
Can I get the first down with that crosser? It's going to be that or Jefferson. It's one of the receivers.
Man at wide out.
He's not
In the
open.
zone right now. Down the middle.
Oh my gosh, what a throw. Actually, it was a better catch than throw. He kind of stopped for the catch. He stopped right there. It was supposed to go in the end zone, but either way, we'll go back and look at this one. Just a killer play. They went zone. I think it was cover 2, and I was either going to go over the middle to the crosser or go to the post. I was feeling the heat. I had to throw it right here, right when that post made his cut. I was hoping the ball would be like right here, but ended up getting stuck right there. So it was more of a better catch than anything else. And guess what? Hopefully we can score right here. We'll stay in this formation. I'm going to go back to our fullback. Let's go fullback over.
Have a look at our
We're going to
old
flip it.
red zone numbers.
I'm not going up against that linebacker. It's not worth it.
This matters the most. Let's see if
Let's
they
get the
look
crowd
away.
down.
He is in the zone.
Can I get this play off in time? It takes a little while to flip. Ooh, I got the wrong... I picked the wrong play. Dang it. Face mask. Oh, they didn't even call it. I called the wrong play. I was supposed to do it from the bigger set.
As he bolted in to tackle him for a loss.
And he was able to do
Well, that was a
because
waste.
the interior lineman
I want to
held
do it from
him
this
down,
formation.
leaving the
Let's try
runner
it from
with
here.
no options.
I'm going to flip it, and I watch them flip the linebacker. Ooh, they didn't, so we don't have to flip it. We're going to go back to Nichols.
Let's see if they can get it in for the touchdown.
Great defense. Just know where to go.
He's going to lose yards on this one.
Defensive end came through. So that makes it what? On the 8. I don't want to turn the ball over. So I want to keep this simple. So I want to... Let's just go halfback screen. Now, the last time... I'm actually going to call a timeout here. I remember the last time I was in this situation, I threw an out route, we threw a pick 6. I'm calling a timeout. We're not going to do that. I think I'm just going to run the ball. I'd rather just take the field goal. Or I'd love to get a touchdown. That'd be great. But just getting around here trying to throw the ball, it just gets real dicey, and I just don't think it's worth it. I'd rather do this instead. All right, so now we got a 2-touchdown lead. And that may have sealed it. I just now realized we're in the fourth quarter. For some reason, I thought I was in the third. Ooh, and I had a gaping hole right there. Dang it now. I need to get a thumbnail, too. I had a gaping hole right there. That's just my fault. I should have went right through there, and I didn't. Either way, I think Henry's had a pretty good game. I'm going to go here. I will probably see if I can get him. So dark in this stadium. I'm going to go something like this, maybe. We'll get something maybe a little bit later. I don't know. I'll get that at least. All right, let's kick an extra point. There's still time enough for them to... They can probably get 2 touchdowns, but our defense has played really well, especially in the front 7. But now they're in pure passing mode. Maybe they should have been passing a lot more than usual due to our weakness on defense, which is our secondary. I'm going to kick it to the left if possible. Pretty good kick. He's going to return it. It's going to go to Jackson. Like, who do you go to, the impact guy or Jackson? It's their 2 best players. 1st and 10. I'm going to stay in cover 2 pretty much the rest of the way. I'm going to control the defensive end and see if I can get to him myself. You're just assuming they're going to throw the rest of the way. Intercept that. That's a good open field tackle. They'll probably call a timeout. Nope, they're going to hurry it up, I bet. They're going to call something goofy. Watch them just like run the ball here. I hope they throw it. Yeah, they're just going to run it. And they're going to run the same play over and over again because they don't know how to get out of it. I hope the next guys will figure that out. I'm not using the mod. I'm just using the texture pack, but I know that's always something that's bothered people is CPU just not being able to handle the 3rd and long or the hurry up stuff. So it's 4th and inches, just a drop by Lynch. But going with the big set, I'm going to go goal line, man lock. I'm just going to bring him over like that. I would bring everybody over, but they can easily run it. It's not going to matter. They got the first down. They're going to call something goofy here. Again, they'll probably just run the ball when they have to throw it. Poach it. And there he goes. I'll be. Maybe that was a good call. So they call it timeout. Now we'll go 4-3 cover 2. If they score here and they get the ball back on it like an onside kick, it's going to get interesting. I hope they use all their timeouts on this drive. Get him! Oh, so close to a sack. That's another thing you've noticed. We haven't had as many sacks this year as we have in the past. I feel like we had maybe a little bit better front 4 last year. Do something like this.
California comes to the line, only 1 man in the backfield. Back to pass.
I'm blitzing the linebacker. Hopefully that helped. Great play. Save the touchdown. And they wasted a timeout on it. They had to. I'll just go goal line. They said they're going too wide. I'll shift them over. We'll do something like this. This may be really dumb. Nope, they're going to pass it. Make a tackle. Or don't. And he got in. So, they will kick an extra point. And the game comes down to this onside kick, more or less. If they convert that, then very good chance they can tie it up. Just go right down the field like they just did. But if we get the onside kick and they got 1 timeout, then that will be the game. Because they don't have enough timeouts to stop us. They got a righty kicker, so I'm going to control this guy. I'm going to let the kick good, or the ball go away from me. Ooh, and it hit me. Oh, jeez. That was, oh my gosh, that was super scary. I was trying to get out of the way to hit me in the back. Oh my gosh, but he caught it. And then I was an idiot and I dove right towards those guys. I'm just trying to get down. That could have been an easy fumble. But thank the Lord it wasn't. Therefore, we can take a knee and end this thing.
They'll set up shop.
They'll call their timeout and it won't make a difference.
And this should be a kneel down.
Oh my gosh. Phew, that was scary. The offensive line. And we'll take a knee a couple more times.
12 to go. Ball right around midfield.
Oh gosh.
You just see the quarterback taking knee.
Well, another close nail-biting game, but thankfully we came out on the winning side of it. That makes us 2-2 on the season.
To get a little confused on
We have to win these toss-up games
He's feeling it right now.
in order to have a decent season this year. I mean, technically, we've gone up against more talented teams. I think our next game up is like USC. I mean, it just doesn't end. But that's the way I set up my schedule to make it entertaining and difficult.
And he'll just kneel it here.
And that is it. 24-17. Great win. Just do whatever you can to get the win.
They'll bring in their dime package.
I think our defense was the MVP, but I tell you, Kovalchuk, he had a pretty good game. Our receivers really stepped up. And I thought our run game, we picked our spots just well enough.
This one in because it was a great game to watch. California had
I think Kovalchuk may end up getting the thumbnail. I can go back and get that later. Let's go and check out some stats after this campus challenge thing gets done. It may be a while. We had several things go well for us, especially on the offensive side in the passing game. Let's go to stats and scores. Of course, we won 24-17. Good, even matchup on the first down front. We ended up having a little under 400 yards. They only had 310. I thought our defense done well enough to only hold them to 150 yards rushing. Thankfully, they threw the ball as much as they ran it. And they really couldn't get anything off in the passing game as much as I was expecting. Our defense, on the third and longs, we done great, both on offense and on defense. We had the lone turnover. If you'd have showed me that, I would think that we probably would have lost today. But we ended up winning by a touchdown. So let's go to individual stats. Kovalchuk, 20-29, 374 yards, no touchdowns, but he did get an interception, which I think that was more or less my fault. I had to throw it kind of hard. Running the ball, I thought Henry done fine when we picked our spots. Receiving, it's our three-headed monster. Jefferson had 6 receptions, 187 yards, but no touchdowns. Vickers, 3 receptions for 108 yards. Steptoe had 53 yards, and we had about 5 or 6 guys get to touch the ball. Defensively, Palmer just led in tackles by a mile with 9 of them. He led in tackles as well. No sacks and no interceptions. All right, let's get out of here. We'll sim the rest of the week. We'll look at the top 25 scores, and then we'll look at who our next opponent is. And I think it's USC. And we'll look at it here. I'm going to do that. I'm going to hit sim the week. Hurry this up. Then we got to mentally prepare for, I think we got 3 or 4 more ranked games this year. And we can look at that as soon as this gets done simulating. So we got USC coming up. They're 2-1. They must have lost their last game. But we got Oregon State, UCLA, Washington, Florida State. We got 5 more ranked games left, unless some of these guys get out of the top 25. But still, a long road to hoe. So let's go over to top 25 scores for the week. Looks like Georgia, South Carolina still undefeated. South Carolina's a really good team. Penn State, then you got Virginia Tech. Then you got Virginia, Boise State, LSU, Florida. Then you have Oregon State, USC. So they must have got beat earlier. Then you have Texas A&M, they're undefeated. Texas, they're still undefeated. Then you got Michigan, Tennessee, Washington, Oklahoma. Then you have Iowa over Ohio State. That was a big-time Big Ten matchup. And then last but not least, Miami destroys Boston College 73-24. Okay, next game, USC. We beat them last year. We upset them. Who knows what's going to happen this year? They still probably have more talent than anybody in the country. Their stats are incredible. Look at this. They are excellent at everything until you start getting down here. Maybe that'll help us out a little bit on the turnover side. Otherwise, it's going to be hopefully an uphill. It will be an uphill matchup, but hopefully we can get the win and keep this winning streak going. We got 2 of them in a row. All right, guys. I'll talk to you later.